All right, so wrapping up with the paint and repairing the floor, which the floor really wasn't that bad. It just had a few small holes, and I just basically had to weld them shut, you know, clean it, sand it, weld them shut. Then I did some Pour 15 on the pitted up rusty areas, let that cure, and then I came back with just some regular primer gray, let that cure, sanded it with some Scotch-Brite, and all of this. Do not take your bodywork advice from me. I'm not a body guy. I hate bodywork. But then I got the factory match light blue paint. And hold up. Let's see. Pretty good. Pretty good for something nobody will ever see. You know what I'm saying? Pretty good. Except I had a couple weird spots, but hey, you know, this is very nice. I'm very happy with it. Turned out very good. I came through, put new seam sealer, just jobbed some in there. Seam sealer all along here. And then I even put some here. I don't know if it's supposed to have it, but let's go on and seal it up. Seam sealer pretty expensive. Let's seal it up. That corner over there. So yeah, I never even, this is the original blue, and I think you can, if I hit it just right, you can see it matches extremely well. For now, I'm probably just going to put this sucker back in there, pressure wash him, clean him up. Got some old busted spots, but it'll get me by for now. Try to keep this low budget, and I spent, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks on paint. So cover that up, put this piece of trash on top, make it real nice. So that'll wrap that up right there. While I'm waiting on parts and stuff, I'm gonna clean up these skid plates. This old fuel tank plate. Clean it up, put a little black paint on it, you know. Oh, dang, that's thick. This is just some paint I had laying around from a previous interior house project. So it should be perfect for this. Got all these parts painted. Just gonna let them sit there and dry. Fuel tank skid plate. I thought it was a waste of time at first, but shoot, I think it's gonna turn out pretty good. It's going to be pretty nice. Like I said, nobody's gonna see it, but that one guy that pokes under there and say, well, let me see what you're dealing with, he's gonna go, somebody took care of this. Somebody painted that business. They turned out pretty good. Fuel tank, guard, and then look, got a brand new fuel tank. Forgot to order a dadgum sending unit, so I got to get me a sending unit. And rear main, I got this too, the sleeve, because I was like, well, I'll go ahead and get me a sleeve and put on there. I don't know if that's going to do the trick or not. Man, send that jewel back. So anyways, mainly waiting on brake stuff and a flywheel. Once I get a flywheel, I can jam all this in there, and then I can get after the engine and see what the engine looks like. All right, that's it. All right, so I got this little 1-barrel carburetor. Fits beautifully. You know, I should probably clean it up, jet it. I don't know if it'll run or not. I'll take it apart and look at it and see, but we're gonna wait probably till the very last minute, like always, to do that. But right now, I'm going to start working my way through this wiring harness. It's got this map sensor here that it doesn't need. The meese ate this up pretty good, so I'm just gonna start unplugging all of this. All of this jazz here was computer controlled stuff that we're not gonna use. I don't know what this is. Looks like it's going to the alternator. Maybe we need it, maybe we don't, but I'll take it apart and then once we discover we do need it, you know, then I'll put that. Hey, all right, that was a simple disconnect. I sure hope the alternator still works. We'll see. So, I have no idea where that come out of. You know what? That's a little white lie. I have an idea. Where it came out of. I just don't know where it came out of. That's not a ground. I don't know. Anyhow, so let me get after this, see how it goes. Wonder if that factory jack works. It's nice. Got the handle. Where the lug wrench is. Okay, so all of this has got to come out. Because all of this has to do with the factory EEC computer. I can take this off, the distributor. Pull this and these wires. I don't know if these wires are any good. I may have to get me a set of wires. I'll ohm them out and check them. What? That's a Motorcraft wire. Golly, that's an original Duraspark coil wire. I don't see the year on it though. I know a lot of them, if they're original, they had the date print. Oh, 1983. I don't know if you can see that. Boop. 1983. That's freaking awesome. But these plug wires are not original. I don't know. I saw a name on them. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. Get that off. Alright, this whole TFI business can come off. Alright, that's off. This is off. This is off. Alright, this has got to come off. Okay. Where's this go? Shoo-wee. We're going to get rid of about 90% of the wires on this rig. And then when it doesn't start, I'll go, I don't understand it. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm not exactly sure which way that sucker's going to come out of there. That's grounded there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Get in there. There we go. Okay. I think we're going to have to move to the inside. Are we free everywhere else? I may have even unplugged some stuff that ain't got no business unplugging. Let's see. Alright, there's the computer that we're trying to get rid of. So, let me start with that. Okay. Now I think it's as simple as shoving it out that hole. My thing is, I don't want a great big crater hole in the truck, but I think it's in that all of my brand new paint. Can't tell if this is doing what I want. Oh, yeah, I think it is. Hoo-ah. Get in there, baby. I'm gonna pull it from the other side. Oh, oh, there's stuff falling. Wait, will this fit? Wait, you may just have to, sometimes if you don't want it, it ain't gonna go. You gotta want it. Oh, look at that. There we go. And just like that, you know, just like that, we got rid of, oh, maybe not just like that. What's that? Oh, that's a ground wire. Right, y'all. And then there's something snaked around here. I don't know what that is. What is that? Where is it going? Under the intake? I don't know. Let's have a little look, see. Ow, see. I feel like if it's a wire, we don't need it. Well, let me slide under the truck and see. Oh, we may need that. Yeah, that may be. I don't know if that's oil or temp for the gauge. Oh, it's one of them. That one's got to be oil, so this has to be temp, the one wrapped around the back. This is the wrong size, I know it is. You just use what I do need. And this ratchet is probably way too small. Dadgum mice. I wouldn't know if they had oil pressure or not. Oh, no, perfect little ratchet. I knew it. Way cleaner. I gotta put some of it back, but not all of it. Really just need to figure out, you know what, that may be better. Because this temp sensor, I guarantee, is for the computer. The oil pressure, I can probably depin that and put that back into the computer, and as well as the temp sensor, and just have two wires coming out of there instead of that monstrosity that's coming out now. I could probably just cut that and put me a fuel filter out here. Oh, I don't need this either. And I'll probably twist it and it'll probably, oh, come on. Oh, it's coming. Little purge solenoid. Look, I'm gonna hook that up there, fixed. I'll have to put some vacuum. I like this. This is a stick. If it works, it works. Screw, another screw. Actually, all I really need is the booster. I'll probably just put me a simple fitting, one elbow in there for the booster, because I'm not going to use this EGR. I got to get a battery in here and start figuring out this mess. I can probably do something better than this wooden dowel jammed in there with the tape. I mean, like I said, if it worked, well, I wish I hadn't pulled on that now. Alright, I'm going to pull the... Oh, that may be close right there. Pull the number 1 plug and then try to make sure the marks on the distributor match. Jeez. Oh, there it is. I felt it. Yeah, okay. So that noise means intake and exhaust valve are closed. And it's on compression. And I'm just going to feel this for when it's coming up. All the way to the very top. Right there. And that's top dead center compression. And this rotor should be pointed about at number 1. So when I put the new distributor in, right there. Probably need to blow that or vacuum that junk out of there before I take that distributor out. Let me check the timing marks. 2. There's the timing marks. I can't see them. Let me give them a little scrubbing. Come on, I've had that brush for a year, maybe. Harbor Freight, you know, good stuff. Got me a little backup brush. So there's your timing marks. You can see that little hash and then the numbers indicate where it's at. I'm going to try to get it on exactly 0. And now a little correction. Now it's on 0. Choo 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 choo. I don't know. Can't get my... Yeah, she's on 0 now. Alright. Also, this cool's got to come off. Oh, yeah, I still got... Oh, cool. Don't need this. Get all this trash out of here. Alright, now, maybe I can get my vacuum in there. Let's say this is pointing right at the fuel pump inlet. Probably have to change that hose, that looks pretty bad. Alright, right at the fuel pump inlet. It's a 1/2 inch, I think. Jeez. Pretty loose. Oh, jeez, there's a bunch of junk on it. I don't want that junk to drop down into the engine. This probably had worse stuff in it than... Yeah, beautiful. Now... this should pop out. Distributor drive shaft. Let me give that a little quick wipe down. Take this cap off. Boy, this thing's a monster. I've never used a HEI setup. I've always bought Fords. But anymore, I mean, I just like old junk. I may get me a Chevy next, you never can tell. That's a cap right there. Now, whoop. Alright, got the grease on my hand. Put me a little bit of grease on my distributor drive gear. And a little bit on the tip. Just a dab will do you. Now, easy. Right back in. Alright, now this needs to be pointed over here. That's probably a tooth off. That should be pretty close. Now, which way does this cap go on? So this will be 1, right? Yeah, 1. Right there. We'll call that good. May have to play with it a little bit to get her cranked up, and since I've changed so many things, I'm sure it absolutely will not fire right out of the gate. But you never know, stranger things have happened. Oh, hey, you know what? That ain't even in there all the way. Got a big old gap. May have to give it some extra. I bet that the oil pump ain't lined up. Alright, now I may have to give the old engine some wiggles. That's not right. Right there is where I want it. Let me pull this one more time to make sure my distributor drive is going good. Okay. Everything's looking good. Right there. I've had to in the past give the engine some more crankies to help line up the distributor drive shaft. There she goes. Yeah, there it goes. Now it's seated. Now it's locked in place. Now I get my hand in yonder. And then we can turn it one more time to make sure TDC compression, and it should be pointed right here. Just a little bit too tall to stand there. We're gonna get it real good right here. What if I can snake my old hand up? I can. Listen for compression. There she is. Now, dial it to the fuel pump. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Good. And see if it's on 1 or 0. Whoa. It ain't nowhere near 0. What's up with that? Yeah, so, I mean, that'll work. That can be one now. Okay, so the right way to do it, I'd rather it be here. I'm going to pull it and put it back one tooth. Doesn't really matter, but it's a OCD mental thing for me. I really want that to be here. Distributors are like my worst nightmare. Ask my brother. This thing will probably be 180 out. I don't know why. I have some kind of passion for putting these things in wrong. I think it just slipped the tooth. All right, let me roll it around and see. Oh. Oop, too far. Is it too far? There's 0. Ah, this cap is ginormous. How does this thing work? Why can't I not figure it out? The square notch, then a square notch. Just like that. There's one. Maybe just a skosh back. Right here. Yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. Oh, but I do got a magnet up here. Oh, I wonder if I can reach my ground wire. Actually, I have no idea. That didn't sound like it hit the floor. I mean, it did. Got my ground wire. I don't see the distributor hold down wire. Gee, sliding. I'm sliding off the truck. I'll leave that loose so I'll have ground problems later. Well, dang, where'd the hold down go? There it is. Gently. Oh, 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 there we go. She should fire right there. I like it. I don't know if I got that plugged in right. Maybe it only goes one way. Oh. That's all for tonight.